Said our hustle's work is never through. We making it cause we making moves. The only thing we know how to do. Said it's the only thing we know how to do. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. We work hard, play hard. Keep on getting like it's your job. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. We work hard, play hard. Keep on getting like it's your job. Hey, said our hustle's work is never through. We making it cause we making moves. The only thing we know how to do. Said it's the only thing we know.
Yo, what is good, fam? We just got done with freaking shoulders and biceps workout. And sauna on top of that, John, because my knees have been feeling a little weird ever since I've kind of started my running back up again. Speaking of, I have a progression run later today. I was debating on waking up at freaking 6 a.m. and doing it because I hate running in the heat. It freaking sucks balls, but it was 40 degrees this morning, so, and windy, so that's just, no thank you. So we're gonna opt out and do it later tonight, which I don't really like doing if I don't have anything else going on, because I tend to just freaking lay down and eat and freaking watch YouTube or whatever, and it kind of demotivates me to actually get up out of bed and go get it done. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. I've already put it on the calendar. I've already made it a thing. I've already written it down. It's in the world. It's happening. You know, like that's what it comes back to, writing down your goals too. You can apply the same logic, because if you write down your monthly or weekly or yearly goals, you can come back to it and remember that you said that. It's not just like a little thought that is not traceable, you know, because you can always trace back your writing because it's on paper and it was you that did it. So you can see that and then be like, oh yeah, I said that. Am I gonna be a puss and not keep striving for it, or am I gonna boss up and freaking keep grinding at it, keep going toward that goal, you know? So there's really only two kinds of people when it comes to that. It's the people that they do, let's say two people both write down their goals, right? So and then both people they start doing it for like a week or two, you know, they're in the swing of things, and then they both get kind of demotivated because they're not really seeing any progress yet. But one of them has that mindset and just kind of doesn't worry about it, really. So it's not really at the top of their mind anymore, so they get into that complacent state and they kind of just drop it altogether. They might come back to it every once in a while, you know, but it's pretty much cooked for that person. And then also they look back at the writing and they kind of just deny it and don't believe in themselves. Like it's like they thought the person that wrote that was lying or was like high or something, because how would you even be able to accomplish that? There's no way, right? And then there's the person on the right that they kind of get that same demotivation at week 2, you know, like it's getting a little harder to keep showing up, you know, which, I mean, it happens, especially if you're not all too good at it starting off. So that person, instead, they go back to their writing, see the goal that they wrote out a couple weeks ago, and for me personally, I kind of take a guilt to that. I don't know if it's like the healthiest thing, but I kind of like guilt myself into doing whatever it is by writing it out, because it shows that past you really wanted to go out and accomplish this, and future you, or present you, is kind of is not making that happen, is not following through, is not helping out past Tom, you know? And it kind of makes me feel guilty, because I know past Tom would not have thought of like stopping and giving up. Past Tom was all in. Past Tom knew what they were doing. Go, go, go. So I just want you to kind of think about that, you know? Even if you don't get to writing down your goals, I feel like even the thought of coming back. You got it, bro. Alright. Alright, bro. But that's what I'm saying. You can always come back to what you thought about. And that's also about like keeping a journal too. I wrote an entry in my journal yesterday for the first time in like 2 months since January. And it felt pretty freaking good, because the year before, or like a whole 12 months before, I was keeping track of like everything I did in my journal, and I was writing entries like every other day, almost every day, you know, and it was cool. It was a way of me being able to express myself that's not like talking to someone or like this. But I kind of stopped ever since I started making these videos, because I thought I would be able to get the same input and output as I did writing down everything. But I've kind of realized that that's not really the case, and I still do want and kind of need to write down my thoughts and like feelings about all kinds of stuff in life, you know? Because when I'm talking to the camera, it's not that I feel performative, or I kind of do, but because I don't really care what I say, or not what I say, but how people interpret it, because I know my true like want of why I'm making these videos. I make it because I want to inspire people to go out and better themselves and better their life in a way that I know is possible, because I've done it, you know? So I'm trying to give my best experience to those people who may not know where to start, or like the baby steps, you know? Because once you get started, once you get going, you can kind of keep on going. Oh my gosh. Dang it. Why is everyone turning left, bruh? I can't freaking... Oh my gosh. It's fun, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Get on your grind. Get on your she. Freaking stop making excuses. Keep showing up. It's gonna be worth it, bruh. And if it's not worth it, it's still a lot. It's fulfilling in life. It's a life fulfillment, because you're going out and doing something hard or doing something challenging, you know, in life. You're never gonna come out of that with all negatives, you know. There's always gonna be some positives that you can get from it, you know. Like I kind of preach a lot, there's always positives that you can get from the negative aspect of things. So I think that's about all I got for today. I'm about to go home, make some chicken and rice or something of caloric density. But anyway, I will catch you for some bake tomorrow, or chest. I was gonna hit chest today, but my chest was still a bit sore from the apartment gym workout, because I did dips and chest press and all that stuff. So I don't know, it was just a little sore, but we'll probably end up hitting it tomorrow, or I don't know, because I did shoulders pretty hard today. So we'll just see how it's feeling. So anyway, deuces, peace.